Welcome to Redhound Football. This is Redhound Productions broadcast of Corbin Redhound Football. And we're at George Rogers Clark High School in Winchester for tonight's season opener as the Redhounds kick off the 2011 season here against the Cardinals. I'm Randy McCard, Josh McCard, number one son with me on the camera. We have Jason Snell, and so the team is back and we're ready for an exciting season. Josh, the captain's out there for the coin toss.
Got number 2, Mitchell Frederick. He got injured a couple weeks ago in practice. He's not dressed tonight, dislocated shoulder. Look to have him back soon. Of course, Brady Foley's back with us this year, number 19, the quarterback, number 9, Ty Cobb, and number 60, the big Nick Howington.
Well, Josh, our pregame prep will get better as the season goes along. Seems like we have to work some kinks out. But I know you did do a little homework. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. But this George Rogers Clark team, as we were talking coming up, you was telling me that, their thing is supposed to be speed.
Yeah, they like to run the ball. They got several little backs. One we're going to remember from last year was number 6, Pokey Harris. It's going to be who we're going to have to really watch tonight. One thing I did like, they don't have that quarterback back. And he was pretty good. We had a lot of good pressure last year. Early on in the season, we were on fire. And, we beat this team last year 21-7 as the Cardinals will be receiving to start the game. Something I noticed, the Redhounds aren't got C's on their helmets yet. I think maybe Coach Jewell's going to make them earn them this year.
Well, he might be. The Redhounds have new uniforms this year. And I'm looking. I don't believe that they have the new away jersey tonight,
yeah, they do.
You
can see the stripe down the side.
Do they have it?
Yeah.
Okay. I know they didn't have it at the first of the week, but a little bit different look. And I sort of like it, and I know you do too.
Yeah.
Well, the Redhounds, they went up to Harlan, scrimmaged Harlan County, and had a rough time up there. The talk that I've talked to a few people that was up there, and from what I hear, it was lack of effort and several things that keyed into that poor performance for the Redhounds. They're going to have to shake the rust off here tonight, right?
Yeah, well, we're coming off a great season. The Redhounds went 11-3 last year, region champions before they fell to Newport Central Catholic in the semifinals. It might have been a lack of preparation mentally going up there, but a lot of people don't remember that Harlan County was actually playing that same week we were to end the year in their respective 6A.
Yeah.
So it's a very good team they face. I think that's probably good, and that's probably going to help us tonight in preparation. It's good to get your butt kicked every now and then.
Yeah. Well, as we look across the way at the Redhounds, one thing we notice is that is a big football team compared to what we usually see at Corbin. And with the influx of the freshman class, a big number of kids on that football team, we went to meet the Redhounds, and about half that team is freshmen, it seems like.
Yeah.
But a lot of young talent coming up, and we return talent. So, Josh, a lot of people are wanting to say, well, we're going to start out 0-4. I mean, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Redhounds have a hard schedule coming out of the gate. We have to go come up here, of course, and then we play Danville at home. We play Carnes next week, then Danville, and then we also play Tates Creek at home. And after we get through that 4-game gauntlet, then we have to go to Log Mountain and play Bell County, which is in the newly aligned district in October. So I'll say this, if there's anybody that watches that has said in the past that the Redhounds play a soft schedule, you need to zip your mouth this year, because Redhounds, by far the toughest schedule in the area. Before we get started, I'm quickly going to try and tell you that if you're catching this on TV, that you can always tune in on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock and watch the Redhounds. If you want to watch some middle school action, 7th grade plays on Mondays at 7 p.m., and the 8th grade will be on Tuesdays at 7.
Number 22, Derek Mahan, kicks off. A little squib for the Redhounds. And the Cardinals just dive on it. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at about their own 33, 34-yard line.
I see big Cody Deaton, and I'm glad to see Cody out there trotting onto the field.
Yes, sir.
He was up there sitting by us last year in the press box. Big number 79, Cody Deaton. All right, Josh, Cardinals go under center, and we're about to get it going. There's a snap pitch off that right side, and he's got some room. Watch out. Boy, nice run there to start the game for Clark County.
Number 8, Taylor Waddle in on the tackle, the 177-pound sophomore.
That was Pokey?
Yeah, Pokey Harris. He's fast.
Taylor Waddle, one of the young Redhounds, sophomore. Snap. They're going to go that side again.
No penetration.
And again, there's room. Watch out. He may go to the distance.
He's gone.
He is. Clark County, right out of the gate, puts one in the end zone.
51-yard touchdown run by Pokey Harris.
Well, Josh, what happened? What'd you see?
Well, he looked slow. There was no penetration whatsoever. Got beat all the way across the line. And when that happens, that opens up real good blocking assignments for the backs leading out front and the wide receivers over there. They only had one guy to pick up for him to break it, and that man did his assignment and turned in an easy 6 to start the game. He played 37 seconds. Oh, good.
Misses the extra point. So the Redhounds are quickly finding themselves down 6-0 here at George Rogers Clark at the 11:23 mark of the first quarter. We'll just stay here as we're getting underway. And, Josh, that looked much like what I saw last night at the middle school games. A big play. Boom.
Yeah, that's pretty easy because they ran the same play 2 times in a row and gained right around 65 yards on the same play. That's
yeah. It's not really what you expect to see after, here in the season opener, especially after you've had a scrimmage and you've got handled pretty well there.
Yeah.
You expect to see improvement and, corrections and adjustments. Brady Foley and who we got over?
Number 4, Harrison Reedy.
Harrison Reedy.
Harrison is a freshman for the Redhounds. Back deep.
So some of the young kids getting a spot on the field here early in the season opener. Good kick. Foley at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, out across the 30 to about the 31-yard line.
He dropped it, but he was down clearly. So nice good return.
Yeah, nice return. About 26 yards.
Yeah, you like to see that early on out of your leader. He found a seam. There's good blocking. Let's hope we can see more of that. Our first offensive series.
See what the Redhounds can do. Starting out on the 31, 1st and 10. Ty Cobb. Snap. Hand off to Foley. Not much there. He's out to about the 33.
He made a good cut, but there was penetration 2 yards in the backfield with him, and by the time he made that cut, it gave people enough time, and he squeaked out about 2 yards. So we get used to our new line. I know we lost several people last year. I think we had 4 starters back on offense and 6 back on defense.
Cobb under center. 3 backs, and that's going to be against Clark County.
Yeah.
When you get the chance there, Josh, set the line for us.
I'm looking down third there. I've got number 55, Tony Bernardo. He's playing left tackle. Looks like the left guard is number 54, Zach Henson. Of course, he started as a freshman, sophomore this year. Big number 60, Nick Howington, playing right guard. It's an overload package. You can't really tell where they're playing.
Who's in motion there? As carry goes
46 was Dalton Anderson in motion.
Dalton Anderson. Goes across the 40 to about, what, the 41?
Close to the first down. They could probably measure. They might just call it 3rd and short. Do you see our center in the huddle? We've got Bernardo, the junior, on the left side with Henson, the sophomore. 56 is also in there at right guard. That's Cody Harp.
They going to measure?
And 65, Cody Boyd, is our senior center.
So they bring the chains out, and we'll see. Nope, they are short.
So that's about 3rd and a foot. Got a pretty good sized quarterback. Might be a sneak here.
Josh Jewell out here, split out to the near side for us.
Josh Jewell was the leader in interceptions last year with the Redhounds. He had 40 last year. 2 touchdowns and right around 400 yards. That's Anderson in motion to the left.
Snap, hand off, and that'll be a first down for the Redhounds.
As the Redhounds begin this season, working with some younger guys out there, some guys that's not as experienced as we're used to, different guys in the backfield. I think it's going to be a lot of time possession for the Redhounds here early on. Just, you gotta get your feeling. You gotta get that finesse going.
Right.
Really fill out your players and see what you can do.
There's a snap out of the shotgun. Foley, and gets a few hard-earned yards.
I've not been disappointed with what I read in the Winchester paper yet about them being fast, because they're all over the field.
Yeah.
As advertised, as they would say.
We're at the 9:22 mark here of the first quarter. Redhounds trail 6-0 here at George Rogers Clark. First possession for the Redhounds. And he'll go under center this time. Oh, that's going to be on the Redhounds.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 13 now for the Redhounds. It's still more warm and muggy, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels terrible out here. Just hopefully the rain will hold off.
Again, Anderson in motion. Cobb's under center. Turns, hands, lead. No, he's got it. Throwing and incomplete. Who's number 7?
Intended for number 7, Matt Jewell.
Matt Jewell, number 7. That's right.
Matt is a junior this year, and he's the returning leader in tackles for the Redhound defense.
Well, Matt is the Iron Man this year for the Redhounds. And he's a football player that I have always enjoyed watching, because he takes it personal. It means something to him, and you know it does.
Oh, yeah. You know he really paid attention to what his father said as he was growing up around the Redhound program, watching his dad coach these guys for all the years, and now he's playing under his dad, and he's not disappointed anybody.
No, he is a fine football player.
Remember last year he got injured at the end of the season and was playing with his soft cast.
Yeah, that's Josh Jewell out to the
46-yard gain.
5. Brings up 4th down, so they hold. The Redhounds going to have to kick, Josh.
Last year when we said getting ready to punt, we were never sure. We had Matthew Taylor as the punter.
Yeah, we'll miss seeing Matthew. He was so dangerous.
He was the option punter. He really had the choice to do whatever he wanted at any moment.
Who we got back there?
That's Mahan, and that's a pass.
And he's got a man wide open.
That's Tommy Bailey. Tommy Bailey's inside the 25-yard line for a big Redhounds first down.
Big play right there.
Wow. Coach Jewell pulled the trickery out early in this one.
He sure did. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
He caught him off guard, too. Yeah, that was Derek Mahan to Tommy Bailey, and that's a gain of about...
First down, Redhounds.
Got a 35-yard gain right there on fourth down, so huge play. We're at the 8:30 mark of the first quarter. Redhounds trail 6-0.
Again, that's Anderson in motion. Josh Jewell split here to the near side, and that's Brady Foley trying to find someplace to go. But they're very disciplined. This brings up second down. And 7 for the Redhounds. Josh Jewell split way out to the far side now.
It's Anderson in motion.
There's a snap, and handoff goes to Foley, and this time, ball's on the ground.
Anderson's on top of it.
Redhounds recover. We're at the 8-minute mark here. Redhounds trailing 6-0, but driving.
Yeah, new life after that big fourth down fake punt.
Yeah.
And the Redhounds quickly used 2 plays to get another first down.
Redhounds 1st and 10 now down at the 11-yard line of the Cardinals. There's a snap. He's looking to throw, and he's throwing. He's got his man. He's down near the goal line, isn't he?
Josh Jewell just short of the end zone. Should be another first down.
First and goal, Redhounds. So nice play there. 10-yard pass reception. Ty Cobb to Josh Jewell. Snap. That's Foley. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhounds. Brady Foley on the 1-yard carry. And as we said, Josh, that's all set up by that big fourth down fakery.
Yeah, it was. That's a great job to capitalize on that right there. You know, it would be horrible from the coach's standpoint and everybody else if you weren't able to capitalize after such a big play. And Redhounds did what they had to do, marched down the field, and will be going for the extra point to get an early lead.
6-6 now. Redhounds can take the lead. Who we have kicking? Number 10 for the Redhounds.
Kai Jackson.
Kai Jackson.
And it's good.
Good job, Kai.
Kai Jackson.
Sophomore.
Yep.
And so it's 7-6 Redhounds. It's a 7:06 mark. We take a break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Redhound football brought to you by Redhound Productions. From George Rogers Clark High School in Winchester, the Redhounds have just gone ahead 7-6. And there's the kick, and again, it's on the ground, still on the ground. He finally gets it, and the Redhounds, good.
Good coverage by the Redhounds.
Coverage on the kick. Taylor Waddle I saw down there.
As the first man there again. And number 11 was in right there real fast, too. That's Dylan Adams.
Good coverage by the Redhounds on the kick.
Yeah, I got you.
First and 10 now, ball at 22 for the Cardinals.
Fullback.
This time they're not going anywhere.
Ball's out, ball's out.
Ball's loose.
Number 10, Kai Jackson.
Wow.
Out of the 2-yard line.
Well, I don't know how that happened, Josh. I wonder, did he just take it away from him?
As soon as he got hit, that ball must have came out because that fullback went right up the middle. He might have got a yard into our defense, and then Kai picked it up and was gone.
So the Redhounds now.
Great awareness by Jackson to pick that ball up.
Yeah, outstanding play. Now the Redhounds in a position to put another touchdown on the board.
Good to see that good defensive play right there by the Redhounds after the two-play debacle that they scored so fast. Just a matter of about 30 seconds. Big stop right there, forced fumble, and Redhounds are set up inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah. First down and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Cobb under center, 3 backs behind him.
Joel Foley and Anderson
Long
in the
count
backfield.
there, and he's going to take a timeout. As they take the timeout, let me quickly mention that the football packages are available, as always, from Redhound Productions. DVD packages available for the 2011 season. 7th or 8th grade packages are $35 each, and the high school package is $45. Prices are effective until September 30th. You can contact Redhound Productions at 606-528-4067 for more information and make your order. That's Sarah Gay down at Redhound Productions. She'll take care of you. And we'll remind you again that if you want to watch the replays, 7th grade replays will be on Mondays at 7 p.m., 8th grade replays on Tuesdays at 7 p.m., and the high school replay at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays.
While we got a break here, I'm going to run over our preseason 3A rankings as the Redhounds move from 2A to 3A this year. First right now, Paducah Tillman, then Louisville Central, Fort Campbell, Belfry. Bell County comes in at 5, Russell at 6, and the Redhounds are ranked 7th. That is a tough class right there.
Yeah, where'd you say Bell County was?
Bell County is 5th.
5th. Yeah,
I see we're back in the same class with Breathitt County now. They're coming in at 11th early on.
Redhounds will have a tough road. They'll earn it. That's Foley in motion. Snap out of the shotgun. Cobb hits him, and he's hit immediately and dropped. Good play there by the GRC defense.
Yeah. Good hands by Brady Foley to hold on to that, too, because he got lit up immediately.
He got laid out right there. So bring up 2nd down and goal, and they lose a yard. Ball on the 5-yard line now for the Redhounds. Cobb goes under center. Turns, leaves it with Foley. And
he's in there.
He's in there. Touchdown, Redhounds. At the 6:01 mark, the Redhounds go up now 13-6.
Foley's 2nd trip to the end zone tonight. Just 6 minutes into the first quarter. I'm sure he loves that. He only got in 8 times last year.
Yeah.
For almost a 1,000-yard rusher.
Yeah, that wasn't very many trips to the end zone, was it?
He did a lot of work for only 8 touchdowns.
Snap, kick. Good. We'll not call him money yet, Josh, but he looks good again, Kai Jackson.
He might be able to get his way to money by about game 4. We'll see where it goes.
So Redhounds up 14-6. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Is that kicking?
Number 22, Derek Mahan.
Mahan to kick. And he boots it. They've not fielded one cleanly yet.
No, they haven't.
But now he's got... Oh, the ground again. That may be Redhound football.
No, they're saying Clark County ball, so he did not have possession going out of bounds on the ball.
Is it the last man to touch it, or you have the last one that had possession?
You have to have possession.
Okay.
Yeah, he would have had to have full possession right there. Wow, what that would have been for the Redhounds.
Oh, yeah. That would have been outstanding.
Clark County, after coming out real quick start. Have really played some sloppy ball here the last 6 minutes.
Yeah, they really don't look that impressive thus far, the way they're handling the ball. Quarterback's under center, and they're lined up in an I. And
he's impressive.
That's where they look good.
Get the ball in his hands, and they look a lot better.
They do.
But, I mean, at the same time, this is a 6A school, but this is a 5-6 6A school.
Yeah.
They did finish second in their district, but they was out in the first round of the playoffs and, didn't have a winning season. I mean, by any means, the Redhounds should be the favorite here tonight.
Right. Well, talk around town, the few people I did talk to, some people were really nervous that the Redhounds may get beat here. And we'll see what happens.
Good defense right there. Big Cody Deaton.
I think, you've been hit when he hits you.
Oh, man. Good to see him back out there.
Yeah, really glad to see Cody healthy.
315-pound junior for the Redhounds. He spent most of last year in the box with us.
Yeah, he sure did.
Nursing an injury.
Second and 11, ball on the 49-yard line. GRC comes to the line.
Redhounds playing a 4-4.
High snap. And that's going to cost them.
Tommy Bailey and Brady Foley, they take him down for the sack.
Nice play.
Bailey was back there immediately, held on to him enough for Brady to come in and take him down. Redhounds have woke up.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen the scrimmage up at Harlan to see, I've heard they look bad.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see how bad they look. Of course, we know they played a good team. I mean, we're not saying that we heard that this team is a horrible team, by no means. But they just didn't look sharp. But, yeah, the farther we're going into this game, the better they're looking, aren't they?
Well, it's last year you noticed when these kids started performing well and having fun, you couldn't stop them.
Watch out.
Big pressure.
Kai Jackson back there.
Jackson.
Oh, he gets away. But look at the pressure.
There's Holden.
Golly.
Taylor Waddle takes him down.
I'm going to tell you, down here, number 5, Hunter Grubb, that guy had him tied up big time.
Yeah, I saw that. And that was big 36 Tanner Powers, the freshman back there with the heat with Kai Jackson.
You talk about some bad officiating now. That was some bad officiating right there.
Yeah.
There was holding.
Well, he was wrapped up for about 20 yards
down here.
So I'm looking down the sideline here. I see WLEX 18 in the end zone, and this guy right here walking around the 10-yard line is WTVQ 36 out of Lexington.
14-6 game here in the first quarter, 3:46 mark. First and 10 from the 13-yard line for GRC. Cardinals.
Big pressure.
There you go.
Taken down right in the hole. Number 60, Nick Hallington on the stop for the Redhounds.
Nice play right there by Hallington.
Might have got a half a yard.
And Josh, I know it's early. We're in the first quarter, but I already want to comment on the fact that we're seeing young talent out there, and we're seeing Coach Jewell. He's got some depth to work with, and he's using it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great to see. Several sophomores out there and juniors and
freshmen.
Right middle linebackers, your freshmen.
Yeah. Watch out here. Oh.
That was a nice move.
It was.
He made 3 Redhounds look silly right there. That's what speed can do for you, though.
14-12 now. Well, you have to overcome adversity. And, I mean, you can't control the officiating. And, but that was due in part, a big part, to, I think, a bad non-call down here in front of us. I sure thought that there was a holding down here.
And you would think officials would be more open looking for that. About any time you see somebody reverse the field as much as he did from one side to the other, it's almost always a holding or a clip.
Right. Here's a snap, and
man, he is smooth running.
He's in there. So 14-13.
No, 14-14, two-point conversion.
14-14 as they convert the two-point conversion. So at the 3:03 mark, we'll take a break. This is Redhound football.
Foley and Reedy deep for the Hounds. Good kick.
Into the end zone. So the Redhounds take over first and 10 on their own 20-yard line now. And we're all tied up here. We're back where we started.
It's great to have depth. I know the Redhounds, we're going to have it this year. We have such great numbers. I'm looking over here, though, and I see number 6, Pokey Harris, on the sideline. I can't remember a year when our top halfback ever has been on the sideline.
Yeah.
Probably been our top linebacker, too.
That's true. All right, Redhounds down the line. 3:03 mark first quarter. Timeout, Redhounds. Well, we'll take the timeout with them, Jason. We'll be right back. All right, we're back to action. Redhound football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. And Redhounds on the attack. First and 10, ball on the 20 for the Redhounds.
Joel to the near side. Grub to the far side. That's Foley back there taking the direct snap. Ball's loose. I'm going to say he was down. All right, well, now there should be a penalty right here because half the team's on the field. The coaches are all on the field. We got celebrations in the end zone.
He never signaled that they had the ball.
No, they called him down. And it's second down. After all of that. No, he was clearly down.
I'm like you, though. I mean, I couldn't understand. The refs were just standing there letting them.
They come out all the way on the field.
Yeah. Did you ever hear a whistle?
No.
I didn't hear a whistle.
I don't know what's going on right here.
Yeah, I don't know. You know,
Clark County still thinks it's their ball. It's clearly not. They have a little meeting, and we'll never know what was said there, but
no.
We got the ball, so it's okay.
2nd and 3. Cobb looking, throwing. He's got Grubb. That's first down yardage and then some. He's across the 35 to about the 36, 37-yard line. Redhounds move the chains, 1st and 10. .140 on the clock running. 1st and 10 play. That's Foley.
That's
right up the middle. Watch. Well, I tell you.
He's fun to watch, ain't he?
Yes, he is. You can't question the effort. And he's got some athletic ability. I wonder if, I don't know, did he ever run the hurdles?
He might need to.
That's a first down run, and the Redhounds move the chains again on great effort by Brady Foley. So 1st and 10, ball on the 48-yard line. So we're about to hit the 1-minute mark here in this first quarter of action. Snap. Foley again. And driving. And another nice run by Brady Foley.
Around right now, just sort of doing what we want to. 9-10 yards a pop. We're milking the clock and keeping them on the field. They're getting tired.
We're at the 41-second mark. Second down and 1. Cobb. Handoff goes Matt Jewell, and he's got first down yardage. Nice run there by Matt Jewell. And the Redhounds methodically moving downfield.
I was wondering when we was going to hear that word. Yeah, the Redhounds have methodically moved the ball on this drive right now about 45 yards. So, good little drive, and that ends the first quarter.
Redhounds are up, it's tied up 14-14, but the Redhounds are on the move. And we'll take a break with them and be back with the second quarter. All right, we're back. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. Randy McCard, along with Josh McCard and Jason Snell on the camera. From George Rogers Clark High School in Winchester, and this is the 2011 season opener. Ty Cobb hands off, and Brady Foley drives to the cross inside the 30. After this game tonight, Redhounds will be home for 3 weeks, but they will be hosting some really tough competition, I think. Josh Jewell splits out to the left. Foley and Jewell.
Oh, all kinds of movement right there.
Behind Cobb. And
the whole right side of the Redhounds line got a head start.
Redhounds a little anxious. We'll remind you that you can buy football DVD packages of this 2011 season by contacting Redhound Productions at 606-528-4067. Sarah Gay's in charge of Redhound Productions. $35 each for 7th or 8th grade packages and $45 for the high school package. And that price is good till September the 30th. There will be a price increase at that time. Now the shotgun. Cobb, good protection. Finally throws and hits his man, Josh Jewell. And
a good little game there on second down.
He'll drive down close to the 25.
He had unbelievable protection right there.
Yes, he did.
Just good coverage by the Cardinals. Jewell finally found a little spot, and I think that's his third reception of the game already.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for better protection. I mean, for the time that he had.
That pocket it looked beautiful. It was a perfect pocket. It moved with him everywhere he went. He was covered on all sides. Got to make you feel good as a quarterback to have that long to throw a ball.
Josh Jewell here to the near side, and Anderson in motion. Foley drives it down to the 20 for a first down. The Redhounds move the chains again. .10-12 on the clock. Seems like it might be cooling off just a little.
Yeah, I checked up the radar here between quarters. We might get some rain. Just a little bit around Richmond, but
we're going to hope not.
Yeah, we might get a small shower. I don't think anything too big in the way. I know it's storming back home tonight in Corbin.
Cobb under center, turns, hands off to Foley. And he's got some room out there. And
that's back inside. He's got another seam.
Nice move. Inside the 10 to what? About the 8.
Another first down.
First down, Redhounds. Redhounds moving the chains again.
Hopefully next week we're going to be back home in our nice box and we'll have some more stats. We'll be able to keep up this stuff through the game. Brady's off to a great start. He's probably well over 50 yards right now with 2 touchdowns on the night.
Well,
and the thing is, we've had such great field position almost every time we've got the ball. We've not had to drive like this.
We might be able to catch. I don't know if Coach Payne's doing the stats this year or not. You know, if he is, if he sees us, he might fill us in on the stats here at the half.
That's Jewell.
Down to the 5. Be second and goal.
I see Harris is back out there for the Cardinals. They might just gave him a breather after that long touchdown he had earlier.
There's a snap. It's Jewell into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhounds. Matt Jewell from 5 yards out. And the Redhounds go up 20-14 at the 8:36 mark of the second quarter. Well, right now, I'm not going to say it's two heavyweights slugging it out, but it is two teams slugging it out right now.
Yeah, it is. What we saw right there with Jewell, you see Corbin wasn't ready to let go of the two-back tandem, and they have quickly moved Brady into Matthew Taylor's position and bumped Matt Jewell right up to where Brady was last year. And we've got two backs that are going to bring it at you all night long. That's Jackson.
Kai Jackson, 3 for 3 on the PATs. So at the 8:36 mark, Redhounds are up 21-14, and we'll take a break right here, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back to action. Derek Mahan has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Redhounds a kick now as they've gone up 21-14 on GRC. There's the kick, and hits down there about the 27, bounces all the way down to about the 15, picked up there. And
first time they've cleanly fielded the kick tonight, but it didn't do them any good to about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, not much of a return there, maybe 11 yards.
We was just talking about our defense. I know one person that's hurting us right now on defense. We talked about Mitchell before the game. Mitchell had 7 interceptions last year.
Yeah.
Big part of our defense. He was a big part of the offense, too. He was the guy in motion. He was doing the sweeps. You know, he didn't have a ton of yardage, but he was one of our big receivers. And a huge guy on defense. So,
right.
You know, so far so good with these young guys out there on defense. We've gave up 2 scores, but mainly because Pokey Harris is so fast.
Yeah.
You can't coach speed.
What we got here, Josh?
Well, it's going to be a timeout. Timeout Corbin. That's their final of the half.
That should be, yeah. Well, at the 8:32 mark, let's take the break with them, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Handoff, works out. Oh, watch out now.
New halfback.
That's a big load right there.
He's
coming
fast,
through
too.
There. And that'll be a first down for the Cardinals. Well, that's a nice run right down the sideline. So, 1st and 10, ball on the 40 for the Cardinals. Hand off. He gets a couple.
All kinds of jerseys in the backfield. They just couldn't catch up to him. Looked like that was number 22, Derek Mahan, that finally was able to bring him down.
Yeah, I can feel the cool air now.
Yeah, I'm trying to check the
feels
radar
good.
here. See a lot of military personnel marching in from the far left over here. Maybe their ROTC is tonight's military night.
Yeah. There's a snap.
We got great penetration. It seems like every time they've got that extra, that half a foot they need to break away and not get stopped in the backfield. That lineman over there really just set a pick on our defender. It looked like Matt Jewell that shot off the end real hard, and he just sort of set a little wall right there and gave his back some room. I don't know his name. That's not Pokey Harris.
3rd down now and 3 for the Cardinals. We're at the 7-minute mark. There's a snap out of the eye.
Great penetration
and
again.
that speed. Pokey Harris, number 6. He just glides along.
Yeah.
He's very smooth.
And that's a first down, but we had 3 guys in the backfield again. And they're blocking a lot better right now than they was that last series. That last series was made with a bad call by the ref, and then Pokey Harris.
You said that they're celebrating or having military night here tonight. We've got a man right here we need to get out. Look, he's even wearing his one of his shirts here, MP shirts. Yeah, well, he was in the Army, but they're on our team. That's what I've heard. Snap. And he's going down. Look there like there's some miscommunication on their part.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we've got Chance Hendrickson there, Coach Chance Hendrickson on the middle school coaching staff.
He just came up and informed me that at halftime he will be kicking a field goal for $50 at halftime.
He was a kicker.
Chance was our kicker my senior year. He was a leading scorer for about a month.
There's a snap, and he's throwing, and he caught it.
Nice grab. I like that right there. I saw the side official, the line official, actually check out with the back judge to see if he had made the catch before they spotted the ball. That's good communication.
5:40 mark here, and they move the ball down to the 29. 1st and 10 there for GRC. So they call a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back to action. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. Josh McCarg, Jason Snell on the camera, along with myself, Randy McCarg. 1st and 10 here, ball on the 29, whistles.
We got flags.
And it's going to go against Clark County, or George Rogers Clark. It'll be...
No, you had it right. They've been referring to themselves as Clark County.
Have they?
Yeah. And they're building a new Clark County High School.
Okay. Well, I never could understand. Back years ago, it was always Clark County. And then all of a sudden they started calling themselves GRC, George Rogers Clark. But, you know, it's always Clark County to me, so.
Clark County is a lot easier to say than George Rogers Clark.
Yeah. Well, brings us up 1st and 15 now. Ball on the 34-yard line for the Cardinals.
Redhounds need to stop right here. Big pressure.
Throw. Oh!
Catch.
I don't see how he held on to that one now. Who'd we have back there?
Mahan played it about as good as he could.
Derek Mahan.
From being behind the receiver, and he got his hand on the ball, and the receiver just played that one real strong and brought it in.
Yeah, I just, you have to give credit where credit's due. That was a nice play. Good focus. So it's 5:01 mark now. 1st down and 10. Ball on the 18. They run out of the I. Receivers left and right. Under center, snap. And that's Pokey. And this time he's going to be...
He jumped over his own guy.
Stonewalled.
Once again, we had the penetration back there, and he's so fast, man. He just needs about a yard width of a gap, and he's gone.
A step, right?
Yeah. He's so tiny, he don't need a whole lot of space to get through the line. Still not seeing him get stopped for negative yardage tonight. He got a yard there.
He got a yard, yep. 2nd and 9, ball on the 17. This time they'll work out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers out right there.
High snap.
A little bit of a high snap
Quarterback's
there.
keeping this one.
Tripped up. Good.
Taken down by
number 4 for the Redhounds on the tackle. And that is
Harrison Reedy.
Yeah, freshman.
Yep. Been back out on the kickoff team tonight, too.
But, seeing these freshmen out here playing and the sophomores just validates what I've been telling my buddies, that we had a lot of young talent coming up, and they were good. And they're proving it as they're earning some early time on the field here this season.
Yeah,
Pokey going to the house.
I don't think it's a big surprise to me or you, though, or Jason, to see these guys out here playing tonight.
Because we've
as much as they have.
Yeah.
Pokey adds on. Is that his 3rd touchdown?
I believe it is. Makes it 21-20.
So we've had 6 rushing touchdowns.
So
in the first half.
It is a slugfest.
They run about the same offense we do, if not more heavily favored to the run. Corbin's usually about a 60-40, 70-30 run to pass. These guys have only thrown the ball about 3 times tonight. It's up.
It's good. So at the 3:24 mark, 21-21, we're all tied up. We'll be back with the GRC kick here in just a moment. All right, we're back to action. Yeah, Jason was talking. They're having the military night, and they invited the military to go out there, the veterans. We went and watched the Reds play back a month or so ago, and they had military day.
Well, that's
and
going to
that
be
kick
another
goes
touchback.
into the end zone, touchback. And, Jason, we went up there, and of all things, what do you think the first thing we saw when we got up to the stadium? A Marine Corps brass band from New Orleans out in front of the stadium playing some jazzy tunes in their dress blues.
They were good. They were singing.
They were really good, yeah.
It was good.
And they had the Marine Corps band there also. It was from the Marine Corps Reserve unit down in New Orleans. And it was a lot of fun. I forget, what was that, Josh? It was right around 4th of July because they also had a big Eagle flyover.
Yeah, they did the Eagle flyover, and we had the 4th of July fireworks. It was the Saturday or Friday before the 4th.
It was a really fun time. Cobb looking. He's got a man down here. He got him. Hunter Grubb. And a nice pass play there.
He had me fooled. I thought I was looking at the halfback and couldn't find the ball.
Big pass play for the Redhounds.
Heck of a play action. Gain of 33 on the play. The pass from Cobb to Grubb. First, and we was just talking, this is a huge series right here. There's 3:15 left in the first half. And Clark County receives to start the game. We get that ball back to start the second half. It'd be nice to see the Redhounds march down the field and put one in right
yes,
before
it would.
halftime.
Yeah, if we could get in, that'd be big. Because so far we're pretty much trading touchdowns here, aren't we?
Yeah.
And that would give us an opportunity to come out in the second half and maybe get a 2-touchdown lead on them.
Yeah, a little separation would be nice.
Right. Officials timeout. Now what do they? You reckon that's what it is a water break?
It could be water, you know. It's still
I just
early
find
on
it
this.
interesting that they waited till the 3:15 mark when it's almost dark before they decided to have a water break.
They might have forgot. This game has been pretty fast-paced. Seems like Clark County they don't waste any time getting back on the field special teams-wise after touchdowns.
That's true.
Might have seen somebody down there foaming at the mouth or something. Saw a lawsuit, get some water.
Yeah.
Get us a drink before the crowd comes.
Yeah, we're ready.
Water.
Mark here, 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. Cobb hands it off to Foley. Drives down to about the 41, 42-yard line. So he picked up 5 or 6 on that one, be bringing up 2nd down for the Redhounds.
Breeze is starting to pick up.
Starting to feel nice out here.
Yeah.
2nd down and 4, and lost his footing, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is he hurt?
He bounced back up.
Brady Foley on the carry. That'll be 1st down yardage, 1st and 10 Redhounds. So the Redhounds moving again towards the end zone, 2:43 mark. They're quick to get back to the line this time. Josh Jewell split here to the near side.
I hear Buddy Martin chanting, "Go Big Red."
It's Foley and Jewell in the back.
Got some room.
Man. Brady Foley. And I hope he's not hurt.
Yeah, he stayed down after that one.
Again,
they popped back.
The only reason I really say that is, because he's laying there. Man,
he's got to be tired.
But
you're always scared when he hurdles that high.
He's not pulling something,
He's got a little gimp going off the field.
Yeah, he's a little hobbled.
He could just land on it bad and bruised a little.
But again, the effort is phenomenal.
He's cramping. He immediately hits the sideline and lays down. You see him right behind Coach Jewell over there on the ground getting stretched out. So hopefully that's all it is.
First down and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line as Foley picked up another first down. And who's in the backfield in his place there, Josh, as Jewell drives down inside the 20. Did you pick up a number?
I'm still looking for the other guy. Brady's back in.
It's 41 is who was in there for him.
And number 41 is Jake Kopic, freshman.
Kopic.
I think we're going to get a heavy dose of these freshmen this year.
There's a kid that won't be long, but we'll be seeing him out there.
Oh, yeah.
And Foley this time
he does
be
again.
Hit, and he's
actually likes to come off the ground.
Brought down by his own man, I think. As he got turned around. So we're getting close to the 1 minute mark, Josh. 3rd down and 5, ball on the 19. And I think the Redhounds need to pick the pace up here just a bit.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame to be down here and not score.
Well, we've only thrown the ball once on this drive. They're out of timeouts, though. That's the only fear right here.
Well, that's why
we don't want them to have a chance to score.
They do, but you need to go take a shot at that end zone. You really do, I think. Anderson in motion. There's a handoff, and
nothing there.
Nothing there. That's Jewell.
I would imagine they're, we got to go for it right here. I don't think Jackson quite has the leg yet to boot it in from here. It would be about a 34-yard field goal from this spot.
Just hold on to it. All right, big play here, 37 seconds.
4th and about 3. The Redhounds need to
running. The clock will stop on the first down if they can convert here. Cobb throwing.
He's got his man. That's Jewell.
Oh, that was a big defensive play right there.
And he played it perfect.
Nice play right there. So the Redhounds turn it over on downs.
You hate to see that, too. They drove all the way down to the 17-yard line from their own 20.
And does it make sense to say that at 26 seconds on the clock and they're on the 16, 17-yard line, does it make sense for me to say I think they're going to take a shot at the end zone?
Oh, yeah. They've got timeouts, too.
Yeah. I think they're going to take
26 seconds is more than enough time to
dig deep in the cabinet here and find something to try and get down in the end zone.
They've got 2 split out wide, running a power I. Harris in the back, deep back. They could go deep by just giving him the ball. That's what they're going to do. He's got some room.
That corner. Finally brought down.
Gain of 38.
15 seconds still left on this clock. Jason, don't let me step in your nachos.
And George Rogers Clark takes a timeout.
Timeout, GRC. Let's take a timeout with them real quick. All right, we're back. Redhound football brought to you by Redhound Productions. We have 15 seconds left now here in the second quarter. And it's 1st and 10, ball on the 44-yard line of the Redhounds. GRC, Clark County. They're looking, they're throwing, and he's overthrowing everybody. That'll stop the clock at the 10-second mark.
Yeah, I think he did that on purpose. He saw he didn't have anything, and actually a smart play. He's got it with 10 seconds left. Just overthrow everybody.
Yeah. So bring up 2nd down and 10. For GRC. It's a dark field, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's the pitch, and that's Pokey. And they get him this time.
They're going to stop the clock with 3 seconds here at the timeout.
When you can stop him, I think you've accomplished something. And they did. They stopped him, and it kept him from getting the first down. So 3 seconds are left on the clock, Josh, and be the last play of the half right here.
I'd watch out for Pokey. What's number 6?
Yeah.
They might should have named him Speedy.
Well, I guess this would be a good time to get our announcements in again. Take every opportunity we can. We'll remind you that hopefully you're catching us on Redhound Television. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know what they call it, but it's Redhound Television as far as I'm concerned. And if you are, you tune in here on Mondays at 7 and watch 7th grade action, or Tuesdays at 7 and watch 8th grade action. And you can catch varsity action at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. Redhound Productions broadcast of Redhound football.
Redhounds come out in a prevent defense. Got the 4 guys back around the 20-yard line. That's about 20 yards off the line of scrimmage. Try not to give up any.
There's a snap.
All you got to do is not give up a touchdown.
It's intercepted. Kai Jackson on the interception.
He's got a lot of room.
Yeah,
He's got a lineman to beat.
He may go. He may go.
He's got blockers.
He can get some blocks. Oh, he's tripped up.
It's up at the 15-yard line. Kai Jackson with about
I tell you what,
a 70-yard return.
Over the years, through middle school, I've seen Kai have a few interceptions, and he's always exciting. Boy, he about took it the distance.
Yeah.
Well, that's halftime from Winchester here at George Rogers Clark. The Redhounds and the Cardinals tied up at 21. The Redhounds will be receiving when we come back, start the second half, and that's when we'll be back. All right, welcome back. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. Randy McCarg along with Josh McCarg and Jason Snell on the camera. We are the Redhound Productions team, and the Redhounds receive here as we start the second half. Brady Foley, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36-yard line, 35-yard line. Good return, Josh.
Good return, yeah. Good way to start the half. At the end of the first half, we was really hoping to punch a late score in there. We didn't get it. Turned the ball over on 4th down at about the 17.
That would have been huge, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then Clark County gave us a huge scare.
Well, what I'm pointing to, Josh, I'll just go ahead and say it, is the guy in the white shirt there.
Yeah.
Just sit down with the water. You notice he's wearing Kentucky.
Yeah.
And Mike Goforth was asking me, saying that word was that he's a UK coach.
Yeah.
Up here, and he's been taking a lot of notes. Scouting somebody out there on the field, or maybe more than one.
Something you see a lot more often up here in the Lexington area.
They don't.
And that has to be a big reason why Coach Joel keeps scheduling these big teams to get the publicity, you know.
Maybe, yeah. Second down play coming up here. Ball on the 37-yard line. 2nd and 9. Oh.
We're waiting out the rain right now.
Yeah, you were looking at the radar.
Been watching it all night.
It's all around us, isn't it?
Yeah, we're just waiting on it to start now. Jason's got the camera all covered up.
Hopefully it won't be too bad. So the mark off 5 on the Redhounds and brings up now 2nd down and 14. He'll work out of the shotgun, and he only has one back there flanking him. Snap, and he's looking towards Josh Jewell and hits him. Down around the 38, I thought, for a short gain.
Yeah, that's about right where they put him, so it's going to be 3rd and about 7, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. Pretty good crowd here tonight for the
it really
season
is.
Opener for both of these teams.
Of course, everybody's on one side, and that's something that is it's so interesting as you go around on these away games, the uniqueness of the fields that you go to.
Yeah, this is sort of like a bowl dug into the ground almost.
Yeah. Third down play. Empty backfield, and he's hitting Brady Foley at the 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds down here around the 40.
Big first
4-yard
right
line, I think. So nice gain on that play. And the Redhounds move the chains. First down, Redhounds. .946 mark here of the third quarter. And Redhounds trying to put a drive together. They run out of the eye, and that's Foley again. Down to about the 40.
He's good for 4 or 5 about every time, ain't
he? Yeah, he is. Brings second down, 5.
Redhounds taking their time in the huddle. This plays our advantage to have the ball first. We want to establish our tempo because Clark County's came out over and over. They show us they want a fast tempo. They're not going no huddle, but they're getting up there and hitting it every time.
There's a snap. Handoff goes to Matt Jewell this time. And Jewell powers his way down to the 35-yard line. He's close to a first down.
It looks like he's probably a yard short.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good setup for third, though. So we're down to the 8:30 mark. Redhounds have already ate up about 3.5 minutes here in the second half. Moving the ball just over about 30 yards so far on this drive.
Snap, handoff from up the middle for a first down. Brady Foley down to about the 30. And it'll be 1st and 10 Redhounds once again. First and 10 for the Redhounds. Ball on the 30-yard line as we hit the 8-minute mark. Josh Jewell split down here to the near side. It's number 5, Hunter Grubb, coming down here also. Work out of the eye, and Foley, he takes the ball. Gains a couple.
Yeah, he's met by a lot of Cardinals right there.
Couple-yard gain on that.
Looked like there might have been some confusion.
Bring up second down now. Second and 8 for the Redhounds. Again, they've got the clock still running. Did you notice that?
Yeah, so did the fans. I hear them yelling.
Yeah, clock's running. And now he winds the clock, but it's already wound.
Yeah, they lost some time right there. They lost about 20 seconds.
That's something that shouldn't happen at home. And as the head coach, I'd be turned around looking at the scorekeeper.
Yeah. I didn't see this coaching staff over here reacting at all, though. They're right in front of us. They were as I
don't think they noticed, do you?
Yeah, I don't think they really had any clue. Some of the fans over here were yelling, but you were the first person I heard mention it.
There's a snap. He's looking to throw, and now he's going to tuck it. And he's trips up on Howington, I believe.
Yeah, that's just a loss. That's not a sack right there. He didn't get forced down. He ran into his lineman.
Yeah.
That's a loss of about 5.
So it's going to bring up now they're in a third and almost 12. It's a long 11.
And this is not the situations the Redhounds are built for. You know, we're really a power running team. You're looking 3rd and 4 or less is really your bread and butter. You know you can get it. You've got the play in the playbook that can do it. 3rd and 12, really asking a lot more out of these guys than you want to.
And Anderson down here on the near side.
Yeah, 46.
Jules in motion. Timeout. See, I don't like this. This is something that I think they're going to have to work on. Though they used all the timeouts in the first half.
They've burned them fast, but I'll give them this right now. They've been out there for over half the third quarter now. He wants to go talk to coach, make sure they can get this first down.
5:49 mark is where they take the timeout.
Yeah, that might be the maturity of a quarterback. You know, we saw Ty last year, and he got a lot better from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. And, you know,
yeah, he
may be more aware now and really just recognizing different coverages and matchups that he doesn't want, and go talk to coach and find something that might be more productive here on this 3rd and long.
We will remind you that you can order season DVDs from Redhound Productions. The packages for the 2011 season are $35 for 7th or 8th grade seasons and $45 for the varsity season. Price is effective until September 30th when there will be an increase. And you can contact Sarah Gay at 528-4067 for more information and to make your order. A big 3rd down play here, 3rd and 11 for the Redhounds.
Redhounds got trips left. That is Dalton Anderson in the backfield blocking. Cobb rolls out deep.
Incomplete.
There's really good coverage all the way across the field. And I see one of the Cardinals here helping stretch out a Redhound. Might be cramping up out there. Yeah, he's in pain. He threw his helmet off there. That's nice to see.
Yeah.
That's good sportsmanship right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever saw that.
You don't say that very often.
Who is it on the ground there? Is it Brady? I'm looking. I can't tell. I don't see 19.
It probably is.
So I think it might be Brady.
I believe that's what he had going on in the first
earlier,
half.
Yes. Yeah. I remember back your senior season, you had some really serious problems there in the opener against Southwestern.
Yeah, it was hot that day in Danville.
It was.
It's hard playing them 5 o'clock games.
And I can attest to that. That does hurt because I've used to never have that, but here in the last few years, I get woke up occasionally with a cramp.
It's not an injury, but it is pain, and you can't walk on it. You know, until you stretch it out and fix it. You're pretty well done.
Yeah, it really hurts.
Lots of fluids and potassium. Stretch, stretch, stretch.
Well, you know, I was telling Chance, he's a big Texas fan, Chance Hendrickson, and I was telling him I had saw on ESPN at the University of Texas, they have a pill that they give to their players, and I believe it's like 45 minutes to an hour before they work out, and that pill is to keep their heat down, keep their temperature down, body temperature down, and they demonstrated it, and it was phenomenal how that they were working out, and their body temperature was not increasing. And it was, right in the heat of the day. And
is that legal?
It's something they've developed. And it was really, really interesting.
Probably shouldn't have told anybody about that. Got to be mandatory.
Well, let's take a break here, Jason. I think we've talked enough, and we'll be back in a moment. All right, welcome back. Redhound football. Brought to you by Redhound Productions.
They're lined up in punt.
Brady Foley had some serious cramps going on there, so we had a bit of a delay. But he's up and off the sidelines now, and we need to get him back. Hopefully we'll get him back here shortly. Redhounds have ate up a lot of clock, 5:43 left here in the 3rd quarter, and the Redhounds have had it the whole time. They're punting now. And that's going to be a heck of a punt.
That's a 6-yard line down by Matthew Jewell. That was a good punt.
Was that Mahan on the punt?
That was Mahan, and that was a Matthew Taylor-esque rugby-style kick.
Yes, it was.
I like that. It always works out.
Maybe he gave him some instruction in that fine art.
Yeah, he might have got some pointers.
Well, after all that, the Redhounds come up empty-handed, but they do pin GRC deep. Now we need big defensive plays.
Yeah, that's the thing. This field position means nothing if we can't get a stop.
All tied up, 21-21. So 1st and 10. Ball on the 6-yard line. GRC comes out. There's a snap.
Pretty good flow down the line. He's probably got about 3 yards there, but
yeah,
better
he's
than
out
30.
To the 10. So he only got 4 that time.
I hear Coach Joel over there losing his voice.
So 2nd down 7 now for the Cardinals. Goes under center. There's snap, pitch.
He saw a seam.
Watch out, he's gone. He's gone.
90 yards.
91-yard touchdown run.
He's got some wheels.
He does. Well, the thing is, you've got to get him at the line of scrimmage. Got to get him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Jason just got some information from
4-3-40.
4-3-40. We
Yeah.
saw every bit of it just then.
Yeah.
He reads the line so well, though. He got that pitch. As soon as he got that pitch, you saw his head turn. He found where he was going, and he was gone. Wasn't anybody going to touch him. Missed it.
That could be costly. 27-21. Redhounds trail now at the 4:42 mark here in the 3rd quarter. Let's take a timeout, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back to action, 4:42. Pokey put another one in the end zone, 91-yarder.
If I'm not mistaken, he scored all 4 touchdowns on the ground tonight.
Pretty sure he has. Cardinals kick. And who is that? Is that Hunter Grubb? Yeah, Hunter Grubb.
I don't
on the
know,
return.
but I'm sure Coach Joel would have rather whoever that was just to let it go into the end zone.
That was
rather
Hunter
than
Grubb
bring
on
it
the
out.
return there. A short return. And poor field position, and he's hurt. Or he's either hurt or he's got a cramp.
That's
All right, Jason, let's take a break as we've got another Redhound down, and we'll be back in a moment.
look at this guy. Look at that.
All right, we're back. 4:37 mark of the 3rd quarter. Redhounds go to work. Ball on the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Who jumped?
Left guard. I don't know.
So the Redhounds with
Any
penalty.
binoculars.
Put the ball on the 7-yard line now, 1st and 15.
Well,
That's what we need, Brady, in there.
yeah, backed up to the 7-yard line. That's
Snap. I couldn't tell who had the ball there, Josh.
that was Brady.
Brady?
Matt was out in front of him.
Short gainer. 2nd down.
Yeah, maybe 3.
2nd and 9 for the Redhounds.
2nd and about 12 or 13.
Oh, I'm sorry, 13. Yeah, I was looking at the balls on the 9. Clock running. Redhounds trail 27-21. Matt Jewell. Oh, he got took down hard.
Yeah, it looked like he had got vertical, but he never really did. Short gain, maybe a yard. 3rd and long, and that's not where the Redhounds need to be.
No, especially us pinned up down there. You know, at the least, if you're going to turn the ball over on downs, you want to get downfield before you do that. You don't want to do it from inside your own 10-yard line.
We're punting from here. You know, if we end up punting from here, who knows?
You give them a short field.
I've not paid attention if Pokey's returning or not, but if he is.
Yeah.
We saw it with our own guys last year. It's a lot easier to score off a little squib.
He's got receivers all over the field. He's throwing, and
he's got his man.
Yes,
he
does.
Josh Jewell. First down, Redhounds.
Big conversion there for the Redhounds.
Well, Jewell's picked up where he ended last year.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got maybe a little taller and definitely stronger than I've seen him.
Sure, yep.
Stand his ground more times than not.
He's sure-handed.
Yeah, he might be little, but he's got the hands every time. You know, 9 times out of 10, you throw it in his area, he's going to come down with it.
Well, he's split out to the far side out there, and the Redhounds work out of the eye. And that is...
He was down.
Yeah.
Ball came out.
Who was that on the carry, Josh?
It was Brady.
Brady. Need to bring up second down.
Yeah, he was clearly down. They stretching him again.
Is that Brady?
He might be at the point of no return with these cramps tonight.
Yeah. Let's take a break here, and we'll return in a moment. All right, welcome back. Brady's able to get off the field under his own power. Cramp's giving him a hard time here this evening. He's been out there working hard all night. That's Matt Jewell. Nice carry.
Nice hole.
Out to the 40.
Real good looking hole.
And, you know, Brady, that's a good point there that Brady, you know, he has been out there and he's been exerting a lot of energy and everything. And it's easy to understand why he's cramping up, you know.
And there's Joel hobbling off the field a little bit.
But, you know, it is interesting that Clark County seems to have not had any problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing I've seen tonight. I've not seen anybody, which their sideline's sort of sheltered, but we've not seen anybody really come off the field and look like they've had to stretch anybody out from cramps all night.
Mm-mm.
But it's hot and muggy, you know. And
yes, it is. That rain never has come, has it?
No, it's all over. It might just be too light. Hopefully it'll stay up in them clouds.
Well, it's 2:15 mark now. 1st and 10, ball on the 41 for the Redhounds. And second
41, that's Kopic.
Second effort gets him a couple.
Jake Kopic, the younger of the Kopic brothers. Of course, we saw his brother Josh play last year.
Yeah, and he had it. What a great year he had last year as a senior.
Great season, his only season with the high school Redhounds.
Yeah.
But his brother Jake now, he's a freshman out here getting to play some tonight.
Snap, hand off, Jewell. Nice run. He's out to the 50.
He's going to be close to a first down. That guy's spot on the far side. He might have got the first down right there.
Well, he's going to be close.
I believe they'd give him a good spot. Clearly across the 50.
We're closing in on the 1 minute mark here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they might measure this right here.
Yeah, looks like they will.
Well, with Brady cramping right now, of course, he scored 2 of our touchdowns, the first 2. Joel's getting the heavier load now. He's reacted well.
Yeah, he has.
He's a strong runner. Of course, you mentioned earlier, he's the Iron Man this year for the Redhounds.
Just short. So third down and less than a yard.
Clark County bringing in another big lineman. Clark County brought in another big lineman and brought out one of their secondary guys to stack the line here on this 3rd and inches.
Yeah.
Redhounds lined up with the power I. Jules the deepest back. Kopic lined up in front of him. Josh Jules split to this side and Dalton Anderson. He didn't get there.
No, he didn't.
He fumbled too. They're saying he's down. I definitely saw the ball come up. I just couldn't tell when it came out. That's quite a push right there by the Clark County defensive line.
Fourth and 1 now. Big play right here for the Redhounds.
Let's see what Coach Ferris has in his pocket for this one. About 1 yard. We've not had a problem getting 1 yard all night, but completely different ball game with Foley out right now.
Yeah. There's snap. And Jewel.
Met in the backfield.
I don't believe he got it.
I don't think he did. He was met in the backfield. He got a little push to. He gained a little bit. I don't think he got the yard he needed. They're going to measure.
We got another player down.
Another Redhound down. That's still.
All right, let's take a break, and we'll be right back. All right, back to action here with 9 seconds left now. Redhounds turn it over on downs, and the Cardinals take over. And they keep him contained so he only picks up about what, 4?
About 4. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
So the end of the 4th quarter right there. Third quarter. And it's 27-21. Redhounds trailing. We'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back. Redhound Productions broadcast of Redhound football. We start the 4th quarter of action. Redhounds trailing 27-21. 2nd down and 5 for the Cardinals.
Good pressure. Man, getting beat to the outside. These refs ain't throwing a flag away from an offsides tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen one play been flagged, you know.
There ain't been many flags.
Haven't seen holding. That could be a good thing, you know.
There's not been any holdings, huh?
No holding.
That's something you don't see in a high school.
That's pretty impressive
game.
if neither one of these teams has held all night.
Well, this is a critical point of the game right here. As Cardinals are driving. Third and 1 right here.
He's through the hole. That's Kai Jackson. He's about there. He got tripped up in there.
First down for the Cardinals. First and 10, ball on the 38 now. Snap.
He stood up at the line, big number 55 for the Redhounds.
This time they're able to make the stop.
Tony Bernardo on the tackle. And number 61, Grant Grigsby.
Pokey's back in.
Excuse me, that was 56, Cody Harp, not 55, Tony Bernardo. Harp, we haven't said his name a lot tonight. He was quite an asset last year on that defensive line.
Yep. 2nd and 8, ball on the 37. Pokey's the lone back. Taken down at the 25.
Number 8, Taylor Waddle, holds on to save the touchdown there.
I tell you, he hits right there. I was able to see it really the first time. He's right there in front of us, and Josh, he hits and he just slides off.
Yeah,
you know,
he can stop on a dime, and it's like he's going as fast to the side or backwards as he is going forward.
So he just slides. I mean, he's
100 miles an hour, though, in every direction.
So 1st and 10.
He's not in on this play. Quarterback keeper.
Tripped up, and he's down.
He may have been gone if he didn't trip. Redhound's completely caught off guard. They all just flared out to either side and left the middle of the field wide open.
Down to about the 20. 2nd and 4 now for the Cardinals.
Could be very dangerous for the Redhounds here. So we're down to 10:30 remaining in the game if the Cardinals are able to tack another touchdown on the board.
Well, I see Brady's back out there. I didn't notice when he came back in, but he is out there now.
We could use a big stop right now. 2nd and 5, 4. Same play. Kai Jackson shuts it down.
Nice play.
Good play. He came right off the end. He's showing blitz the whole time, and he went around and stopped that one before it got started. Might have got a foot.
Down to about the 9:40 mark now. 3rd and 3 for the Cardinals.
Watch number 6, Harris, deep in the backfield. They go right to him with the pitch. He's got a seam.
And he's got 1st down yardage.
We've slowed them down a little bit on this drive, but it seems like every time we can get them to 3rd down, it's too much.
Yeah.
They, whether it's been 1 yard or 6 or 7, it seems like every time they're able to convert. And that's got to end.
First and 10, ball on the 14-yard line. Hand off. Nothing going this time.
Big stop. Number 65, Cody Boyd. And number 79, Cody Deaton on the play.
Well, I tell you, there's a drastically different team when Pokey's not carrying the ball.
Yeah.
And that's true of a lot of high school teams.
Yeah, it is. A lot of teams have that one player that
you've got one guy that he is just that good that he makes that big a difference.
He stays healthy. He might be able to carry them to a lot of wins.
Yeah, he might. 2nd and 10.
Good penetration again, and
see, he's turning.
Yeah, they finally stop him pretty good right there.
Slowed him down a little bit there.
60 Howington, 19 Brady, 36 Tanner Powers, all in on the stop for the Redhounds.
Third down now. Man, how many times we've not had them in that kind of position?
We've seen a lot of 3rd downs, but 3rd and 9 has not been. I don't know if it's been that far all
night.
More
like 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3.
Yeah. And this whole drive, I don't know if Pokey's touched the ball on 1st down. 2nd down, mainly 3rd down run, and they know he can go in and get it. Hopefully we stop him right here. Quarterback's rolling out. He's going to throw. He's got a man.
He got a man wide open.
They said he stepped out of bounds. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They're announcing a touchdown.
Yeah, they're announcing a touchdown, but he didn't even throw his hands up.
No, he went out of bounds.
Matter of fact, does he have the 1st down?
He does not have it's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They thought they had a touchdown. We're looking at 4th and 1.
He got a little carried away, didn't he?
Yeah. They're going to measure. And, from our view, really nobody can tell except the official.
Yeah.
We can't see the sideline due to the fence on the front of the stands. I think he's going to be short. Clearly short. It's 4th down. 4th down and inches. Big play for the Redhounds right here.
Uh-oh. Almost went off,
Don't
Josh.
fall. Don't fall. We're not used to standing on tiny little bleachers. They bring in big Cody Deaton for this play. This is a big play.
Huge, huge play.
3rd and eyelash.
The thing is here, if we stop them, look where we're at.
I'd rather stop them and worry about that later, though.
I agree.
Big 3rd down here. Harris is the deep back, and when I'm saying deep, I mean deep. They've got the ball down at about the 4. He's standing back at about the 14.
Yeah.
That's super deep. That's a lot of time to build up speed, and he's going to call timeout.
Well, I tell you what, that gives him time to get a step and be gone.
He might jump over the line.
Let's take a break, Jason, and catch our breath. All right, we're back. Huge play right here, and I tell you, if the Redhounds can keep them out of the end zone, wow, it'd be huge.
End zone. 1 inch is all we need to keep them back.
Yeah, from first down. Here he goes.
Yeah, he's probably got it.
Yeah, all he had to do was fall.
Yeah, he got it easily.
That's all he had to do was fall forward.
But the good thing is, they still got to get in the end zone.
Yeah.
And the bad thing is, if we let them score, they could eat up a lot of clock in 3 plays.
So we're at the 7-10 mark, and it's 27-21. Redhounds on the short end of the score.
Redhounds have got their work cut out for them in their first game of the season here in 2011. Facing a Clark County team that is ready to get back to winning ways.
Snap.
Quarterback's rolling out. He's got all kinds of.
He's going to go in.
That was holding. If they didn't see that, he saw that. Oh, man.
I think they didn't bring their flags tonight. Well, the only thing we can say is
that's good holding too.
They've been fair. They've not thrown a flag.
Yeah, they've been fair. They've not thrown a flag all night.
So,
well,
Cardinals go up now 33-21. (33-21). There's a snap, and
we've been real good at the 2-point conversion.
Who's that, number 4? Making the play there for the Redhounds, Josh?
Harrison Reedy.
Harrison Reedy. It'll take us a game or two to get in the groove here.
Yeah.
But, the freshman, Harrison Reedy, on the stop. So, 6:41.
I think we'll get used to that name pretty fast.
To go, and it's 33-21. Redhounds on the short end.
That's what fast-paced what I was talking about. Their kickoff team's out here ready to go already.
Yeah.
And that goes to what Jason said about depth. I don't know if one guy that just played on that offense had to even come down here for this.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference, and that's why you like to see the big numbers that we've got this year. Of course, a lot of them freshmen, but gives you the opportunity to start developing some depth.
Yep.
So Foley is back in. Matthew Jewell, I'm afraid, is hurt, and we hope it isn't too serious. He's sitting over there on the sideline still, though. There's the kick. It's going to be fielded by Foley at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, out to about the 28. Where to be 1st and 10 for the Redhounds. .6:33 left now. The clock is big an enemy as the Cardinals. His time is running out.
Yeah, this second half really went by fast. Due in part to our running the ball. You know, before you knew it, the Redhounds ate off 6.5 minutes of the third quarter and came away empty-handed.
Yeah, that was so huge. And you know, the fact is, though, that the cramps and the injuries played a part in that. There's
nice
Josh
grab.
Jewell.
That's going to be first down yardage out around the 38-yard line.
He does a great job holding on to the ball because they're really fighting to get that ball from him.
Yeah, and I see number 34 right there. He got lit up by Redhound lineman. He was coming hard, and at the last second, somebody shuffled right in front of him. I missed the number. He got laid out. If that had not been the case, Ty Cobb would have been lit up. Thank your lineman, quarterback.
1st and 10 now for the Redhounds as they pick up the first down. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Under 6:20 now. Clock's rolling. 12-point deficit for the Redhounds.
There's a snap. Cobb rolling, looking, throwing. Hits his man.
That's Joel again. He's out of bounds around about the 46-yard line.
That's good. He stops the clock.
Yep. Yeah, it's got to be a smarter game now. We can't be as conservative as we have been all night running the ball.
33-21 Redhounds.
Cardinals have made it very clear that they figured out our run after the first half, how we ran all over. On this second half, it's basically been shut down completely. Yeah. We had that one good drive to start, and it's just sort of been sputtering ever since then.
Again, I think that's in part, though, the cramping and all that, you know.
Yeah, we are.
I mean,
we're down Foley and Jewel, and now we've got Foley back, but
there's a snap.
Good protection by Anderson.
He hits the man. That's Hunter Grubb.
Grubb's out.
To about the 45-yard line, Josh.
Yeah, that's good for another Redhounds first down. If I stay right there, when I jump up, I'll be in front of you. It's got hot again.
It has, hasn't
it? It's muggy. We never got the rain, and the heat came back. 5:40 left in the game. 1st and 10, ball at the 45.
Cobb rolling, looking.
Good protection.
Getting
no.
sacked.
He lost the ball.
Boy, I tell you, number 83, I think he come close to punching that referee.
That's what I was thinking. He about clubbed him.
I mean, he come close to punching that referee right in the face. That would have been something you don't see.
That big loss right there, that's a loss of, about 10 yards. We're 2nd and 20 now. Yeah, we're down to about 5 minutes.
There's a snap. Incomplete.
There's a flag. I don't know what that's going to be. Hatch usually when they step out of bounds. They were both pretty far from there. Jason's saying pass interference, and that very well may be what it is. Holding against the Cardinals.
That's the first holding call, ain't it?
Yeah, so defensive holding. If I'm not mistaken, that's 10 yards and a first down. Yep. Yep, gives us back the sack and a fresh set of downs. 4:57 on the clock.
Now, shouldn't the change come back to the – okay, there they go.
Yeah.
I started to say they weren't going to move the chains.
Still a large Redhound crowd here tonight. Hoping for a miracle.
Got a piece of that.
Yeah.
Second and 10. And it has got hot.
Yeah, I'm ready for October.
Snap. Looking, throwing, intercepted.
It's Pokey Harris.
He's so fast.
Grease lightning.
So that, I think, probably salts it away.
Yeah,
it's 39-21.
That pretty much does it.
Well, Josh, that probably put the nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah.
4:43 mark.
If they get this, it's going to be 19 points. That's 3 scores. That's going to be hard to make up.
And it's good.
They about blocked it, but.
Or didn't he? Did he? Oh, he missed it. I thought he got it. 39-21 is the score. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. And we're back, and there's the kick, and it's going to be out of the end zone. Redhounds trailing 39-21 in this season opener, so it's been the Pokey Harris show, ain't it?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
What's he got? 4 on the ground and now a pick 6?
Pick 6, yep.
Not a normal pick 6 here. That was like 60 yards.
Well, I don't know that if we mentioned it on the tape here, but yeah, we had the UK recruiter sitting over here, and there's no doubt, like you said, it's no doubt who he was here to watch. And I think we did talk about that because you mentioned that we was told that he had run a 4.340.
Yeah.
When the Kentucky staff was looking at him. And that's pretty doggone impressive, and he's been impressive tonight.
Yeah, he might be small in stature, but the way the game goes these days, a lot of times people are being recruited for speed just for special teams alone. And he could be very, very dangerous.
Well, I refer back to the biggest little man that I know. That I think he was the biggest little man. And why I say that is biggest little man, I mean the guy that had huge impact. All-time leading rusher at the University of Michigan, Mike Hart.
Yeah.
Small stature, but, man, he was explosive.
Yeah, he was good.
And, you know, you take a kid like that right there and you take him to Kentucky and put him behind them big linemen, and they open up a hole for him.
Yep. Oh, yeah. He showed he don't need much of a hole.
That's true. That's true. Redhounds go to work now on their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Snap, Cobb, rolling, looking, throwing, and complete. And Jewell gets out of bounds there at the 30.
Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. He put that only where Joel could catch it, and Joel went up there and got it.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball on the 31-yard line as the Redhounds move the chains. And I feel a cool breeze again.
Yeah, we're down to...
Have you looked at the radar lately?
No, I've not. I'm just hoping we don't get wet before we get out of here. Cobb rolls to the left.
He got it
again. He caught it.
Nice catch.
Another 8-9 yards right there. He's put on quite a show tonight himself. He has got hands, and he's the leading receiver.
As we said, Josh Jewell, very sure-handed.
He's the leading receiver of this game by far.
There's snap.
Going deep.
There's a throw. Oh! Boy, that was a good play there defensively.
Intended for Foley.
That was really thrown. I mean, if he hadn't made that play, that good play, that would have hit Brady. He'd have been gone.
Yeah, and he was about to say. I mean, it was right there to where if he hadn't have made that decision at that time to look back, that might have been 6.
Yeah.
But a good DB can read the receiver's eyes.
Yeah.
And know when to turn back. And when that receiver gets a little wide-eyed, he looked back and he made a good play.
3rd down and 2 now for the Redhounds. Ball on the 40 or 39-yard line, about the 39-yard line. And as the Redhounds are throwing the ball a lot, of course, it slows the game down. Cobb looking, throwing, and he's got Josh Jewell again.
Big gain. Jewell was wide open and beginning to wonder why we didn't throw the ball earlier.
I think they're content at this point of the game, Josh. I think that the Cardinals are content to let Corbin just,
Well, there's only 4 minutes left. You're down 3 scores.
They're just
They probably got some younger guys in there. And
they're just chipping away short yardage. And the clock's running. Slow as it is, as we're still 6 seconds away from the 4-minute mark. They take a timeout. We'll just hang here with them, I guess, Jason. So the Redhounds next week, Josh. Again, really an unknown as we're getting this season started. Redhounds will welcome in Carnes High School from Knoxville, Tennessee. And just the word Tennessee strikes a little bit of, I ain't going to say fear, but respect maybe. You automatically seem to respect a team from Tennessee because they play a good brand of high school football down there.
That Knoxville what gets me.
Yeah.
I hear Jellicoe, and I'm pretty excited. They're from Tennessee. But, yeah, I was talking to Jason Mingo, and he said if not 2, maybe 3 years ago, they were a state champion at their respective class in Tennessee. And anytime you're playing a team that is that short out from a championship, they know how to play some ball.
Yeah. So Redhounds have a tough game next week probably, and it won't get no easier.
We got a tough couple of weeks coming up.
Danville and Tate's Creek also. Well, Redhounds back out there, 1st and 10, and Cobb looking and hitting his man.
Got him again. He's throwing darts right now.
Yeah. Be short of the 1st down. Looks like it'd be about 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that's good to see. We're going to have to throw the ball. We ran the ball all night. It kept this game to a point where we liked it, basically until the 4th quarter, But we were trading blows all night, like you'd mentioned earlier, and it finally caught up to us. We couldn't convert on a 4th down, and it ended up being the end of it for us. But we're going to have to throw the ball. Playing Danville, Carnes, these big defensive lines, we're not going to be able to run it like we have tonight.
Oh, incomplete.
I believe that was intended for number 5.
Hunter Grubb.
Yeah, it was.
Well, Josh, the things that stand out in this game to me, as far as getting to this point, the Redhounds getting to this point, being down 39-21, is, first of all, the problems we had that Brady had with cramping, and then Matt Jewell also getting injured. And you took 2 of your top players off the field that were very vital. Also, of course, there at the end of the 1st half when they stopped us, we didn't get in. And then coming out here in the 2nd half, having that long drive and then not being able to put it in. I mean,
yeah, that's always a killer, That was, we got down to 17-yard line, and when you can't put it in from there, sometimes it just kills the will.
Yeah.
Because the players know just like we did. It was basically do or die at that point.
Look how much time that had been invested in that drive, and the effort, and then to get down there and not be able to capitalize.
6.5-minute drive in a high school football game is an eternity. Especially to start a half. You're on the field. Next time they talked to Coach Jewell, they had already chewed up almost 6 minutes before they called a timeout and even talked about anything, sorted anything out. And it faltered. When you're on the field that long, you're doing the same thing over and over and over.
That lets a lot of air out of your sails there.
It does, and at the same time, when you're out there that long, when you're playing a team that has as much depth as George Rogers Clark, them coaches are sitting over there. They're picking at it. They're knowing what to do. They've got fresh legs out there, and they figure out a way to stop it. And I think that's what happened. They just had all this depth. And, if that had been us 6.5-minute drive, well, it's shown tonight. How tired we get. That's Grubb. He's wide open through his fingertips.
Overthrowed him.
It was close.
But it was close. It was close.
Yeah, well, I hear fans say, why didn't we run the ball? And I think it's more.
Why didn't we throw the ball?
Why didn't we throw the ball? I think it's more I don't think their number ones are on the field right now.
Right. Well,
Under
but
3 minutes left.
I do agree with them. This extent. If we had thrown the ball a little more, it would have saved our legs a little more on our backs.
And it would have opened up that running game more too. Cobb felt some pressure that time, gets rid of it.
3rd down and 10 now.
But, yeah, I agree. And like I said earlier, Corbin's usually about 70-30 run to pass. That's not going to cut it. We're in 3A now. I named off the teams earlier we're going to have to face to make it to the chance to get the Bowling Green. You're going to have to throw the ball. You're going to have to throw the ball. You can't just come out here and run it every day. We've got good backs. We don't have D1 backs.
No.
We don't have Pokey Harris.
No, we don't.
These guys are going to get tired. They're going to get beat up all year long.
Yeah.
If we do this, we'll be out of it by the 6th game of the year.
Ty Cobb hits Jewell, and he made a nice move there.
The 10.
So it'd be another 1st down for the Redhounds. 2:43 mark.
Has the clock moved? 2:43. I think I've seen that up there a while.
Well, that's the thing about this passing game, boy. It slows this thing down, don't it?
This is reminiscent of a Clint Cashin drive. He's got his man.
Touchdown, Redhounds. Josh Jewell. So
what a game he's had.
39-27. He'll have a lot of yards.
Ah. He had most of that drive was his.
Yeah. (39-27) Redhounds trail. 2:39 mark. Ty Cobb is the Redhounds looking to convert.
Our left side flinched a little bit, I believe. Yep, it's going to be on the defense. Yeah, I think this last drive especially might have opened up the eyes of the coaches too. Because we hadn't passed all night, really, And I think Cobb's thrown the ball well. He's got good precision. He's hitting his receivers. If not, he's around his receivers. He made the one mistake, and that mistake wasn't a whole lot. I mean, he's that fast. Pokey Harris, that pick he had, he's just that fast. And you're not going to face somebody like that every week. He's in there.
So the conversion is good, I think.
10-point game.
So it's 39-29. Redhounds trail, and Let's take a break, and we'll be right back.
We're back as Corbin lines up for the onside kick, number 10. Kai Jackson out there, and he was getting ready to go, and the officials stopped him. See what happened there?
Well,
Clark County's got one deep, 10 stacked up within 10 yards, and Corbin has 9 ready to go after it here. Got to go 10 yards. And it didn't make it 10 yards, and Clark County got it, though.
yeah.
Thing about that is, that guy goes up to get that ball.
If he misses it,
He misses it or loses it, that's ours. You know, it's
Right.
it's live. No, it didn't quite have the distance. They're all fast, ain't they?
yeah. 2:19 mark. Seems like it's taking us 10 minutes to get to the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, that's what that paper said. It said speed to burn.
Yeah.
They knew how to use it tonight. Yeah, I think that was a pretty fast snap from Cardinals' point of view. .140 on the clock, still trailing by 10. First half of this game went by really fast, and this second half is taking us late into the night.
1:20, clock running.
Nothing there. It's going to be fourth.
Redhound's going to call a timeout.
I couldn't really play that series any better from Corbin's standpoint. Now they're lining up the punt here.
A minute 17 left here.
Who we got deep? Is that Hunter Grubb?
I can't tell. I've never seen him turn to see his number. Looks like Hunter Grubb.
Oh, he might have.
Be taken down about the 15-yard line. So Redhounds 1st and 10 from there with 1:07 left. Cobb throwing.
That's Joel. Close to the first down marker, just short. Running a lot of these little hitch routes. Seems to be working out for Joel a lot.
Joel come up hobbling a little bit.
He's took a lot of hits. Like they run this hitch route a lot, and he runs his route so clean that you almost see there it is again. You almost can't cover it. He caught it.
What a nice
one-handed grab. Yeah. Yeah, Joel's gonna be sore in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, Josh Joel's a junior this year, number 1. Yeah, he might be halfway to the 40 that he caught last year already in this game. Big heat.
Intercepted.
Pick. Number 1, he lost the ball. Looks like another player got back on it, though, for Clark County. And
well, 23 seconds left.
Probably get a nil.
Yeah.
Should be it. Redhounds had some fight in them at the end, but it was too little too late.
Well, in the first half, I thought we've got a game here that we can win. But, the things that we've talked about through the course of the game, there's just...
Pokey proved to be too much.
Yeah, yeah.
He did it on offense, and just for a little breathing room, he got him a touchdown on defense.
He baked the cake and then went ahead and showed off and put the icing on it too, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah. I think he served it a little too.
Yeah. Well, it was fun to watch him.
Right up the middle here, and that should about be it.
So that should do it.
As the coaches head on to the field for Clark County.
So that'll be game 1 of the 2011 season in the books. Redhounds fall here on the road to George Rogers Clark, 39-29. Next week we'll be at home for Carnes from Knoxville. So for Jason Snell, our cameraman, and for Josh McCarg, I'm Randy McCarg. This has been Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions.